What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 with the Country Roulette mod. We're currently in Australia. The game has a habit of letting me play as unimportant countries, which I kind of like, because it means I don't have to do anything. Can't mess anything up. But sometimes it's nice. You know, China was nice. I mean, look what we did to China. They're now democratic, which is great for them. Really good for them. Prepare for civil war. Don't know. They need to have a civil war, guys? Like, seriously? Either way, they're democratic. That may be the last hope for the Allies, by the way. They are free of a faction now, so could join in. I mean, the Allies are pretty dead. Actually, they have the US now, I forgot. Who are doing pretty well with the war in Mexico. The Axis looking, obviously, incredibly strong, both in Eastern Africa and, well, Europe, really. This is ridiculous. Greece, Switzerland, Portugal, and Denmark sort of the only ones not in. Tibet declared war on Bhutan. What a war. What a war. I think we're going to see some more of those little random wars pop out. I don't know if everyone will join factions, but there's going to be wars like this. I also don't know why this Honduras war hasn't merged. It's a bit weird. But what? Italian-American War 3. There we go, yeah. I don't know why those two haven't merged. There's obviously something small going on there. Bhutan have one division, so Tibet. Okay, I hope Tibet attacked here. I think Tibet must have declared. Wait, who declared? Yeah, Tibet surely declared the war. It should be pretty easy for them, I imagine, against one division. You'd be a bit annoyed if you lost against one division. I definitely would be. There you go, Australia. Research available. Do you have any more things named like the dingo car? Because that'd be, or like the barbecue gun. I don't know. I could sense the koala cannon, the kangaroo plane. I don't know. What else is that? The wombat something. I don't know. Wombat rifle. Who knows? Why have you not got radio? It's so backwards. All of these. The AI just like, I don't know if that's them making it easier for players, because I've got them on like the regular difficulty, but that is a bit weird. Okay, I think that might have just merged the wars. Yeah, it did. There we go. Good job, America. So for some reason, Honduras were not in the main World War II, but were still had everyone on their side. But there we go. They're now in. They will help out, maybe. Wait, it's Honduras. Who is? Okay, El Salvador has done pretty well. Oh no, wait, this is Honduras. What? Who is who? Oh, this is Honduras. But El Salvador is doing pretty well. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, this will blow over. Make a demonstration of military force. I don't feel like Australia can, make a demonstration of military force. I just don't have that sense that they're that strong. Make propaganda heroes out of the people still willing to work. Yes. Let's do that. Rocket effort. Sorry. That's better though. Rocket effort. More like barbecue effort again. Just bigger barbecues. Receive foreign aid. Because, Australia is definitely not a first world country or anything. Bolstering currency power. Let's open their political sphere. Just because I don't know where they're losing all this political power to. They should be making, it should be gaining it, but we're losing it. Seriously, democratic China. You're supposed to be, like, peaceful. But no, you're just declaring war on people. When do I change country, by the way? 51 days. Okay, so it should be about midway through the episode. It is slowing down a little bit. I don't even know who they're at war with now, because the name that came up is not someone who's alive. It is Communist China, the Jibei Sanma, and Republic of China. Well, looking at this, Republic of China should have this in the bag. I mean, even if Communist China had 95 divisions at the maximum that they could have, they only have 4 factories. Republic of China have 71 to 95. So I think Mao, or whoever it is in a bit of trouble here. What? Oh, okay, there's Mao. Sorry, dude. Join the Comintern now if you want to win, basically. Although I don't even think that would save them. They would get destroyed. I don't know if the Soviets would be... So Xinjiang and Mongolia both in the Comintern? Yes, that's going to put pressure on China. That's interesting. That might drag them into World War II. I'm keeping an eye. It looks like Germany is trying to maybe land a naval invasion. Or start one. How well it's going for them, but they are trying. Don't know what's going on with poor old Poland. They're in a weird spot right now because the Soviets and the Germans still agreed to split them up. Oh, Honduras joined the Allies. Did they not do that earlier? See, I'm very confused. Either way, they are struggling. El Salvador are doing pretty well here. The UK's here, which sucks for El Salvador. I thought there might have been a chance. See, they need to help Mexico. It's a bit unbalanced, you know, the USA, Canada, and the UK just against Mexico and El Salvador. And with the help of Honduras, of course. All important. Oh, German Congo it was like here. Now it's over here. I don't know. They've invaded this way and they've invaded that way. It's all weird. There's so much going on. But Free France is making a comeback. Italy is around. Probably struggling in Africa. That's usual. But it doesn't really matter. Look at them over here. They look pretty good. They look pretty comfortable. Just trying to see what everyone's doing. Army drills. Spain. That is not Spain. That is just more Germany. Submarine effort. So that's just like the most boring thing. Stalin is not doing anything. He's about to declare war on Estonia. Seriously? Estonia? Also, how is Latvia doing? We tried to... When did that happen? I don't know when Latvia disappeared, but they got... Also, who is at war with Poland? Someone is... What? I don't know what's going on here. This must be... Someone's trying to launch a naval invasion through fascist Poland. I don't think it's working. I don't know when this happened. Very lucky it didn't happen while I was playing as Latvia, because that would have been embarrassing. 25 days, ooh. But yeah, Latvia's gone. I tried to convert them. I mean, they'll be happy, I guess. I was converting them to communism, so... Oh, that's an interesting one. There's no factions in this region, if I remember correctly. No, so this is just straight up Turkey. Be the Saudis. I could see one of them, like, joining the Allies in the Axis. No, that's pretty unlikely. Turkey have got the factory advantage. It looks like they have the division advantage as well. Although there is a bit of overlap, so you know... Oh no, now there's not. Okay, it changed. 0 losses so far. I imagine this will be a Turkish victory. That'd be interesting. If we got to play as Turkey now, that would be pretty cool. I doubt it. I'll probably end up playing as, like, Estonia. As Stalin comes in. How on earth did communist China take all of this? Maybe the Soviets gave them some divisions? No? I don't know how Mao did this. But, Republic of China, you're failing. Is this that civil war people were talking about? I know it's not, you know, I know they're separate countries in the game, but maybe this is what it meant. Yeah, maybe. Well, if communist China wins, I mean, that might be better for stopping the Axis, because they would obviously probably join the Comintern, and I don't know if the Republic of China would ever join with the UK and the Allies, although Northwest Insurgency, the Northwest is over here. just making sure I got everything right. I mean, when you've got this part in the empire, which I guess would be the northeast, it's hard to like say, 'cause this state, you don't really own the northwest. 11 days left as Australia. Who are we going to go to next? Like I said, probably Estonia. Probably going to have to hold off El Salvador. Who else? Panama, Costa Rica, Haiti, you know, wherever the game chooses to send me. The Turkish have had less casualties and have slow progress so far in this Chinese war. It looks like... Oh, okay. Oh, the dingo cars are done. Well, Australia's going to win now. Communist China's taken more losses, but I don't know where on earth they pulled 100 divisions out of that they didn't have at the start of this war. But whatever. Maybe people defected or something. I don't know. Like I said, anything could have happened. They also built a ton of factories really quickly. Either way, it's 2 million manpower against this. Unless they have really good equipment, I still can't see Communist China winning. I mean, I say that, I can literally scroll over. What? No, I thought I'm finished. I'm finished. What's it telling me I need to... Oh, is it because I've done it in the wrong slot? Yep. Like, that's so stupid. Should know just to... Oh, poor Mexico. Okay, well, this is the Axis pretty much done once Mexico's gone. Honduras. Who on earth is Mongolia? Okay, well, this is our second... No, we haven't played as Mongolia before, have we? No, I don't think so. We played as Xinjiang. And they're doing pretty well. So they're just watching the madness unfold in China. The Republic are starting to push them back. They could do with Korea's help. That would go really well for them. Okay, what are we? National focus. I mean, I'm pretty sure Mongolia is communist. Should we break up the Comintern from the inside? Mongolia wants to be democratic, fascist. Receive foreign aid. I mean, see, it would have been embarrassing to do this as Australia, but that's not an issue. We're Mongolia. We need it with the help. Oh, yes. See, I like this. They have 943 political power. They know what they need. Let's give them a war industrialist, a quartermaster general, and a compassionate gentleman. That's definitely what they need. Tank designer. Yeah, this guy. Okay, let's do national character because they're more interesting. Balanced approach. These ones are boring though. Do the rest of them though. Improved artillery. There you go. Mongolia going for the artillery only. Will of the people. Supply consumption goes down. So I assume that just means they feed people less. That's what I think that means. Traditional roles, limited rights. What do I feel like? I feel like Mongolians go for total equality. I feel like they know how. Oh, the steel trade because lack of civilian. Ah, that sucks. I don't think you need steel. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you're building anything that particularly requires a whole. Oh, Great War armored car. Good to know we're not too far behind. Oh, El Salvador's dead. Blitzkrieg again. I don't think they need that particularly. I think they probably need this stuff. 172 days. It's not going to finish when I'm gone. That's so sad. Either way, I don't know what's going on with Shaanxi. The Republic of China seems to have made a bit of a comeback. I think this was just a surprise uprising or something. I don't know how it works, but it was a bit weird. I definitely wasn't expecting to see a giant blob of communist China in what was Manchukuo. But the Republic seemed to have it covered. They do have numbers. I say it's going to take a hell of an equipment advantage and tech advantage to lose. Good to see Mongolia has a whole 5 divisions. I like it. That's definitely going to help. Like I said, Xinjiang's going to be, when it finally comes, the Soviets v Germany, it's either going to be, I think it'll be really close. I'm not sure. Because the Soviets do seem really strong. When they have had war windows, they have one right now for me to look at, but they have looked incredible. Even compared to Germany. Now, obviously, that's different when you consider the whole Axis faction here that they'll be up against. Romania is a very tough opponent. I mean, even what's left of this Poland isn't going to be... It's going to be just like a few extra divisions. You've got Czechoslovakia here who didn't even have to fight any wars. They just joined up with the Axis. Just like, yeah, let's do this. Instead, Hungary here didn't really do very much. I think they killed one little nation. That was it. Italy, who have got all of Yugoslavia. Yeah, it's going to be tough. They got all of France and Spain as well. Like... It's going to be tough. How is Mexico still clinging on? I don't know how they haven't capitulated yet. This might be it though. Either way, Germany is heavily winning, although they've had more losses. They're not all German. Well, Germany's had the most losses, and most of them have been caused by the by the UK. Meanwhile, Britain have had 711. Britain have had the most losses, I think, on their side. Yes, the US has already had 100,000 or 75k losses, mostly to Mexico, 90 to Italy. UK, 700,000. UK, Italy, Romania, Poland, Mexico, other. Yeah, Mexico's capitulated. So the Axis need to get the UK. It's not South Africa. I think it's just the UK and the USA. Yep. The Allies have to get Germany, Italy. Oh, and that's it. They have to capitulate Germany and Italy. That's not too bad. I mean, the French state is apparently halfway. That's because they lost a lot of territory in Africa. But look at this US. They're not looking too worried, and now obviously we're going to see whether they send stuff over to this theatre. It seems like the Allies are definitely winning the battle for Africa. I mean, when look at this, they've just split this in half. When doesn't that happen? We'll see what happens. Once Africa's wrapped up, we'll see. That will make it interesting. Look at Turkey dipping in to Saudi Arabia. This is going to be a very strong and very weird font for Turkey when this war is over. They haven't joined a faction yet, neither of the Saudis. That would definitely change this war. If Turkey were to join the Allies, that would make it very interesting. Although Germany could get through, that would hurt. Okay, China's trying. I am hopefully paying attention to everything, not destroying Mongolia's game here. Like I said, this is kind of an AI-only battle at times. Not too much Mongolia can be doing, you know. Also, I've got such limited time. 180 days really isn't a lot. Wait, what's going on here? Okay, the UK is trying to land a naval invasion in Romania. That's an interesting one. Can they not get like military access to the Soviets, put their whole army there, and then invade? That work? I don't know. Still wondering if there's going to be a war here. It's surely could there not be one? I mean, it's only 1941. It's still a bit early. Obviously, for HOI4, usually there's like Germany's dead by this point usually, but they've usually just declared war on too many people. But here, the Soviets are still around, just chilling, taking their time. See, in real life, I think it was like, was it 1942? Or am I getting this mixed up? I don't know. But either way, or even it was like, even then it was like, was it early night? I don't know. If it was 1941, like it should only be happening soon anyway, so it's not particularly too bad. There's lots of naval invasions, it seems, going on. So that suggests the USA is going to try and do some stuff. Actually, they have made a landing again in the city of Marseille. Free France is here to start. Let's just see how these wars look. Yeah, Turkey is definitely winning. The other ones are still, I'll see, the Axis one is pretty one-sided, but there's a long way to go in it. It's not done. Allies definitely have hope. I think they will be able to win the war for Africa and then maybe launch a landing from there into Europe. Italy is obviously potentially very weak. China are doing a little bit better. Just a little bit, but that's going to be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.